Hi everyone! Just doing a quick little video as I promised on how to brush your dog at home. I'm doing it at home so that it just doesn't defeat the purpose. I'm not going to do the video on a grooming table because you guys probably don't have one. I would say for sure have all your tools set up. Have them beside you so that they're not far away. If they're tools that are like dangerous and sharp, like these ones, then maybe put it up somewhere where the dog can't accidentally walk on it. If the dog wants to run away, and most dogs do when they're getting groomed, bring your leash with you. I have a little a lead here with me, so I would just leash them, and then you can put them attached to your foot, and put your foot down, and then they're kind of stuck with you. You don't want to hold them down and force them, but you want to make sure that they can't really run away. Another little trick, let's see what I could say. Well, let's just start brushing and go from there. This is your slicker brush. This is the brush that you would want to start with to try to separate the hair. You don't want to brush on the same surface for too much, like too many times, because like you can go 1 or 2 times. If you keep going on the same surface, it will start to scratch. So, I mean, it's not bad, but that's usually where a lot of dogs end up getting itchy after a groom. It's just irritating their skin. So you don't want to do the same area too many times. This is a like de-shedder / can kind of be used as a dematter. If you groom your dog every day, like brush them every day, then you won't need to use this. You'll just have to use literally a comb and a slicker brush. So for a comb, a greyhound comb, you want a metal greyhound comb. This one is a really good one. And then, come here. This is a de-shedding comb, which is my favorite for extra curly dogs, just to really see if you got all the hair detangled or not, or if there's any like extra little floaties that need to come out. That's the one that'll get it. This is a clipper Bravura. I really like it to do paws, sanitary trim, face. You can use 4 different settings on this. This is the 9, 10, 15, 30, and 40. The 40 is like a surgical blade, so it's almost what they use at the vet clinic, and it gets it really short. I wouldn't recommend anyone other than a groomer to use any blade on a 40. A 9 or a 10 is good. 10 is probably the best. 10 is the best with a clip comb on it if you're doing the sanitary trim, but I can show you how to do that in a safe manner. Yeah, so we can get started with that. If the dog does want to run away, that's what I wanted to say earlier. Find a quiet place. So go in the bathroom, close the door, just you and your dog. There's no kids running around unless the kids are helping and they want to be a part of it, then that's great. If there's 2 people doing it, wife and husband, and one's really stressed out and has anxiety and like, oh my God, you're going to hurt the dog, that's probably going to stress the dog out more. So you want to stay calm and relax and have a fun experience that both of you can enjoy. You can also use treats. Some people use peanut butter. Some dogs have allergies and can't eat peanut butter, which is Jimmy. But yeah, I don't even need this for him because he usually stays put because he's really used to it. So the more used to the dog is on anything, the more they're okay with you doing it. So he's going to let me show you what it's like to brush out these coats. So I'm just going to go with how he's sitting on me, and I'll go with this leg first because then I don't have to move him around. Pretty much any hair that is curly isn't brushed out. So you're going to start by doing like a layered groom, layered brushing, I mean, or line brushing, however you want to call it. You lift the hair up and do the part that's not lifted and kind of work yourself up. We just went for a walk, so his hair is kind of wet and gross, but it's not that bad actually. And you keep going upwards to the next level until those curls are out. I'm going to do the whole leg. Pull the hair away again and brush the other way. Take a little bit more hair out of that area. You want to be careful with the tuck up areas and back here. It's really thin skin here, and it's thin, just thin. So if you were to go in that way too hard, you could really scrape them. If you're using one of these, don't go near this area. You could cut them. You can take your comb now after you slickered it, and wherever it gets stuck, they're going to start fighting you if you end up pulling and yanking. So I put my fingers between the skin and the coat, and I just work away at it slowly and kind of go towards the root of the coat as close as you can, and then you check it again, and then wherever it's getting stuck again, you can either, depending on how bad it is, you can go with the slicker brush again and work at it a little bit with your fingers underneath so you're not scraping his skin, you're brushing your finger. And then you can take this little dematter comb, and it's out. So there was a little tangle in there. Okay, good boy. Ooh. And again, you don't want to move their legs out of their natural range of motion, so wherever it goes without you trying to yank it is okay. But I mean, usually the dog will tell you if you're pulling on it too much, they'll pull back. The front leg, I would do the same thing. So you lift up a lot of the coat with you, and you brush down, and then you can lift your hand up a little bit more, brush the other part down. Good puppies. She's a good puppy, Mom. And same thing, like, let them know that you're really proud of them and that you're grateful for them to be good. And then put the comb through. And those are good. So his hair is not really curly, so it's a lot easier to put the comb through it. And it's done. Hey, Jim Bean? He's a good puppy. Yeah, I know. Say thanks. I'm going to do a couple more videos after.